Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. I hope my stream is okay. I was just looking at it there and it said it looks like it's bad, so hopefully it's better than that. I am just continuing on with my Zelda play. I've already played, I think, 2 streams already, and my last stream I was going through the second palace. I had to find the item in there, and then I think I got to a point where I found the item. It was the glove that lets me break the walls, and then I realized I needed a key. So I think I'm missing a key, so I got to go find that just so I can get through that palace. Let me just make sure my stream is still coming in. I don't know what is going on with my stream lately. The last time I tried streaming on the weekend, it was bad. So hopefully it's all coming in. Okay, we got a bunch of people here in the chat. We got Green Lantern. We got German Curl. Hopefully he's still there. And we had Rex Warden. And anyone else that's still in there. So I'm just going to get to the... let's start playing, because... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, looks like I'm okay. Just want to check my chat. Okay. Those that are watching in the chat, if if you start noticing anything weird or my streaming starts to kick out, throw me some messages there, and maybe I might need to pause it a minute just to let the connection kick back in. So I got the game running now. Zelda 2. Anybody that's played this game knows how frustrating it is. I mean, it's totally different than the first Legend of Zelda. Actually, it's different than, I think, all of the Legend of Zeldas. I don't know if there's any that have been like this other than this one. It's kind of why I like it. It's just different. Let's see, so I have the shield, I have the life, I have the candle, the glove. Pretty sure right now what I need to focus on is getting into that second palace. The thing about this game is it's not easy to, like in Zelda, Legend of Zelda, the first one, it's one of those games where you can kind of play it the way you want to play it. You can kind of build up experience, you can start on any dungeon you want, you know, short of it being really difficult, you can actually make it happen. Whereas in this one, you almost have to go in order, because you need certain things from certain places to get through, which, really sucks. You can't just, play the game much different. Hopefully I can find this key. I'm one of those people who always seems to get lost in the palaces. I always seem to not know where I'm going, or go the wrong way, or continuously go to the same spot all the time after I've already been there. Now, one thing you can do, if you really want to, is you could spend some time doing your grind game and build up your health and experience, your magic and your life and all that stuff, your strength, if you really want to. I mean, you can basically just like build yourself up, but I mean that takes forever if you stay in the earlier stages of the game, and it can get boring. And it's kind of like with Dragon Warrior. In the very beginning of Dragon Warrior, you have to like grind for like 7 levels or something like that before you can do anything. Well, I shouldn't be in here. This is terrible. Yeah, Rick. Oh, I keep doing this. Gotta remember to stay on the path. Yeah, Rex Warden keeps giving me some good advice there. Let the enemies come to me. Don't charge towards them. Oh yeah, on this screen you can't see your stats. It's only on this screen. That's not bad. I know I can fuel up my life at the entrance of the palace. Now that I have the life spell. Looks like we had Geeky Zombie King just came into the chat. How's it going? Thought I would just keep continuing on here. I mean, when I played Legend of Zelda, or when I streamed it anyways, I got fairly far in, in the first game and the second, I think in the second one. But in this one, it just seems to be taking me longer, so I decided to keep going on this one. I don't know if I'll take a break on this one and go back to doing Zelda again. Zelda 1. Oops. Should have got my life first. That was dumb. There we go. Make sure I'm at full power. Now here's where I gotta find the damn key. Let's see where I can go. Is it this way I have to go? I hate that the like the sword when it flies out like that, it hardly kills anything. I mean, it only kills the really tiny enemies. Oops. These things are kind of like, they kind of remind me of the Medusa heads on Castlevania. Really annoying. They're just coming in that wave pattern. And they're the ones that always knock you off into like the pits and all that stuff. I mean, this is very much like, you know, the same frustration you get from Zelda, from Castlevania. Even though Castlevania, I mean, isn't that like a Konami title or something? Again, let me know in the chat if this is flickering or anything, or buffering, or... I mean, I can't tell when I'm playing, so... I know I had this issue on the weekend when I was playing. It seemed like I was buffering a lot. I reset my router, I reset my modem. German Curl saying he remembers Castlevania on the NES and died way too often. Oh, that's good. I got no buffering for German Curl. That's good. Yeah, Castlevania definitely takes the bill when it comes for frustrating games that just kill you. I find most people can get so far and then they're done. It's like, most people say they can get to the Reaper or just before the Reaper, and then that's the end of it. I think that was the last time where I left off. Am I going the right way? This might be the wrong way. I think this might be where where I got the glove. That's where I say I get lost. A lot of these areas look the same to me. Should we say something when you're getting your butt whooped? Well, then you'll be saying something all the time. Uh-oh. No. Ooh. I think I better fuel up. Might be a smart idea. That's the best way I can figure out to, oh, I almost, close to leveling up, too. Killing those guys is to, like, jump at them and stab. German Curl saying he hasn't played any modern Castlevania games. From how they look, they seem to be more adventure RPG looking. The modern ones? Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't know what you're considering modern, but to me, anything after Castlevania 4 is probably modern, right? So there was these ones on, what was it, the GameCube or something like that, where they were like three-dimensional. I wasn't too crazy about those. Actually, I think the Nintendo 64 had a Castlevania game, and I remember seeing it in the store, and I asked the guy what he thought of it, and he said, pretty much he just told me it's crap, don't waste my money. This is the guy working in the store. So, is this the key? Ah, yes, I found the key. Yeah, I think this is where I came last time and I died. I didn't have much power left by the time I got to him. Let's see if I get a potion out of this. And sometimes these guys, you could stab them and a potion will fall out. Other times you stab them and they'll actually come to life and attack you. So you always have to be careful. Yeah, pretty much my experience with Castlevania is 1, 2, and 3. Oh, sorry, and Adventure on the Game Boy. I played that one, the original Castlevania Adventure, which is actually pretty decent too. Castlevania 2 is much like this Zelda. The Zelda 2 has kind of an RPG element to it. The second Castlevania also has a very similar feel to it. I think I'm gonna die here. These guys they're like the Hammer Brothers in Super Mario Brothers. They just keep pelting you with those, whatever they are, things that they're flying at you. Now I remember I bought Castlevania 3 long before I even played Castlevania 1. In fact, I think I only played Castlevania 2 because my friend had it, and we used to play it on his Nintendo, but I didn't have part 2 for a very long time. My attack will go up. That's good. Strength. And I remember on a trip to, I think it was Buffalo. That was good, I got some life. We went on a trip to Buffalo. I'm in Canada, so, you know, going to America was always something different. And I remember I wanted to buy a Nintendo game, and they had Castlevania 3. I think it was just pretty much released at that time. And I thought, why not? And I played the heck out of Castlevania 3. And I know I completed it with a few different characters, because you can, like, choose different characters. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get my butt whooped. Let's see if I can kill this guy. I don't know if it's worth using the shield or... So he shoots that thing. Uh-oh. I better get some life going on here. Uh-oh. No! Maybe I can try the shield. Maybe I'll get a little bit more strength in there. Anything to help me absorb some of the... Oh, I think I got him. Whew, that was close. Okay, I got a key. Yay. Yeah, I was jumping at the thing. I was worried about the way he was shooting at me. So I think I was trying to jump. Kind of like I deal with those knight guys. He kept hurting me. Okay, so my magic goes up. That's good. And let's move on. Okay, so I turn into a block, that means I get the item, which is the glove. Now I have to figure out where to go. I think I need to go to that bridge. I don't think I can go anywhere further. Ah, I hate these. My name hidden is saying violence, my favorite. All this 8-bit violence going on here. Hey, Die Hard Gamer Bros just came in on the chat. Okay, I think I already went. Did I already go in there? Here's where I always have a hard time remembering. Did I go in that tunnel up there? Or did I skip it? I think I've already been here. Maybe it's just crap. Okay. Well, I'll find out later if I'm supposed to go there. I don't think I can go anywhere until I get the hammer to bust these boulders. Let's wander around here and see if there's any hidden things I missed. I hope all is well with Die Hard Gamer Bros. Oh, this isn't good. Perhaps I already got everything I can. This game is greater than MHW for combat. MHW? Stupid bubbles. I don't think it matters. I'm gonna go into the town anyways and I can fuel up there. Monster Hunter World. Not sure why I'm not familiar with that. Okay, I think I got everything I needed in this town, so I just gotta go to the end there. I don't know what Monster Hunter World is. What system is that on? Is it too new for me? You know Babu, that I can help you cross. Yay. See, I got connections. And now I can cross. Just keep running. Pretty much that's all that. Oh, am I going into this area here? Ugh. I don't like this area. It's almost like a maze. You're gonna have to like know where you're going. I don't know if I'm gonna go way over my head here. But I don't know if there's anywhere else I can go right now. Ah, PlayStation 4. Okay, yeah. I definitely don't have one of those. Yeah, I don't have a PlayStation 4 and I don't have an Xbox. Too modern for me, I guess. I don't know, my brother-in-law has a, he has an Xbox 360. I don't know if he uses it anymore, but, maybe I'll borrow it from him and see if I can get some games. Give some Xbox a try. My thing is, I really like these style games, the, two-dimensional style. I'm not really into too much of the three-dimensional style. Like, I have the N64, and games like Mario 64 and Zelda, Zelda Ocarina of Time really give me a hard time. I hate these guys with the axes. I hate them. Let's see where I'm going. This is like literally you gotta like wander around until you find the right direction. Okay, I'll go this way. Oh, I just have to remember to use your shield when those things come flying at you. Uh-oh. I have to use jump, don't I? No? Why can't I get up there? There we go. I don't think I have enough to use life. Ah, crap. Oh. That was kind of a waste. Yeah, like, the 3D Mario games, I don't know, it's just not my thing. Like, I bought Paper Mario for the N64. Didn't mind that too much. I don't think I played it much, though. In fact, I don't think I really played my N64 that much. It was one of the later systems that I bought that I just didn't spend a lot of time on. I think at the time I was still playing, you know, Nintendo, or NES, or Super Nintendo. Even that system I didn't play a whole lot of. And having enemies on both sides of it. Jeez. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna get through. Just look past this area. These guys are annoying. I mean, they just come right at you. Gotta have patience, I guess. Well. Let's just keep it on life right now. Alright. So. Okay, I know there's a secret in that graveyard. I think it's like a pit or something. I don't think there's anything over. Ooh, hate these. For some reason I thought there was like a town here or something, but I guess not. I never know when these forested areas can give you something, like a fairy or something. Uh-oh. It's like acrobatics or something. Ah, crap. Yeah, I don't like being here. Okay, let's get out of here. Oops. Experience. So I got, I'm at 866. I need to get to 1500 to get to my next power-up. Again, that's where it gets annoying when you're, when you go so far and then you die. You lose, like, all your men, you lose all your experience. It really sucks. Oh, this guy. just like I said, there goes all that experience. Huh. I was so close too. See, now I'm at 0. I think I was in the area where you get the hammer, and now I have to go through all that again. This is part of the frustration of this game. I don't think I can go over there yet. Let's just run. Until you get the hammer, you always have to take the long way around. My name is hidden. He's saying he's never played this. Oh, it's an old one. Never beat the first one. I'd say this one, I don't know, I think this one is much tougher than the first one. Just on the battle scenes alone. I mean, the first one is a little bit more of trying to figure out where everything is. Whereas this, the frustration really comes into these areas here where you're attacking these things. Some of the enemies are just so unfair. If they come charging at you, you got like fireballs flying at you. Oops. Didn't want that. Wasted some magic there, but that's okay. I find that this is a real challenge in this game. Start busting those boulders. See if I can get there without losing any lives. Some of these bridges are just annoying too. At least this one doesn't have any like cracks in it. You can't like fall through the crack. But there are some that do. So then you land, you go and jump over the crack, and then one of those bubble things hits you. Next thing you know, you're dead. Much like in Castlevania, falling into the rivers or whatever, pretty much kill you. Go here, get my magic restored. And then I can go to this lady and get my health restored. So German Curl's asking, does your life increase the further you are in the game? Kind of like Zelda 3. Kind of. You can find extra lives and stuff, but really, I mean, all the increases come with the life meter, which is at the top there, which is like more like your heart points, and then your magic and your attack. But the amount of lives you get, that doesn't really increase. But your life meter can, yes. You can get these all the way up to, what are they at right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 7 or 8 or something like that is max. Pretty much building up your experience, you can get them all up to the highest amount. And of course with magic, the more magic you get, the more spells you can get. Which way did I go again? Oh, crap. I don't know what's going on. What if I go the other way? Let's just see what's going on over here. It's easy to get lost in these things, but before you could just take the wrong turn and go nowhere. I think I went the other way, and that took me to that spot where I died at, but maybe we'll just check out here. I find that these caves, too, are a good spot for really building up your experience to get to the next level. So as you can see right now, my experience is at 154, and I need to get to 1500, so just kind of running around these caves. So, Finding Hidden 123 is first Zelda game was the Minish Cap. That's a Game Boy game, right? That's a Game Boy, what is it, SP or something? Nick Giovanni? Is this your first time playing this game in your life? Absolutely not. I actually played this game a very long time ago, back when, before the Super Nintendo version came out. It's been a while since I played this, really, actually sat down and played this and completed it. It's been a while. I don't remember the last time I played it, but I think the last time I did play this, I made it fairly far, but not too far. And I didn't complete it, but I do have this on, like, the Nintendo. I do have the real cartridge. Right now this is just the emulator, just so I can play it on the PC. But yeah, I did have this, I did play this a lot when I was a kid. A long time ago, or a teenager. Oh no! That really sucked. The button failed. German Curl's asking if I ever beat this game. Yes, I did. Several times. Just not recently. But yeah, I have beaten this game before. I've beaten all three Zelda, the first three Zelda games, and I've beaten the Game Boy, the original Game Boy, what is it, Link's Awakening? I've beaten that one too. Anything after that I haven't beaten, so like the Nintendo 64 one I haven't beaten, and anything after that. And Nick is saying this game is a walk in the park for him. He must have it pretty well memorized then. I can definitely say I didn't play this as much as I played the original or the first Zelda game. I mean, I just didn't find this game had as much replayability as the first Zelda game. It's a lot more frustrating. I found like the original Zelda game, it let you do a lot more stuff, and you could kind of complete it in many different ways and do different patterns. And this one just doesn't have that. It's really straightforward as to how you play it and how you beat it. It doesn't seem to have that. You know, I'm gonna play it away. I'm gonna play it differently next time and do it. You know, make up different patterns and stuff. It just doesn't seem like it's like that. It's like you pretty much have to go linear on it. Really wish I didn't lose that man in that pit. That really sucked. Now I'm like down to like one life. I think I wasted my time doing this too, because I just went the long way. I don't have much life left over to get through that one level. I could really use a fairy ray though, man. Oh no, I wasted it on the shield. Always have to remember to change your special item or else you'll accidentally use it. Yay. I'm at 8:45 now. I still have to get through this jerk. Might as well fuel up because that'll give me full magic. Just sucks now that I only have 1 life left because I wasted it. Falling into that. Crap. Let's see if I can jump over this jackass. Of course, he keeps throwing the stupid thing. Run, run, run! Alright. Still in trouble though, because I have no... Ah. I keep doing that too. I'm really screwed. Unless that will give me enough to use life again. Alright. Let's see if I can just get to the item. Wherever the heck it is. I have to go straight or down? Don't give me options. No. Okay, I just hit the dead end. I got some magic. Yeah, I hate those axe guys. I hate the guys that come flying at you, especially the darker colored ones. Uh-oh. Right or left, right or left, right or left. Let's just go this way. Now this guy. He usually kills me. He's gonna kill me now. Game's gonna laugh at me again. Okay. This time I can't screw up. I'm pretty sure the hammer is down there somewhere. Probably the way I just took. German girls asking if I've played any Sega Mega Drive or Genesis games. Yes, I have, actually. Oops. When I first started streaming, or trying to stream, in the beginning, I did play Sonic the Hedgehog. And some of my videos too, not my streams, but my videos, I've done a few Sega games there. I had a Sega Genesis a very long time ago, and I had a bunch of games for it, and then it got stolen. Someone actually broke into my house and stole my Sega and all the games, which really sucked. But yeah, my Sega collection is definitely not as big as my Nintendo or my Atari or Intellivision or any of those things. I just feel like I have a Sega Master System as well. I have a bunch of games on that. I probably have more Master System games than Genesis games. I think. I had to go and like pretty much rebuy all the games that I used to have, like Tasmania and Kid Chameleon. I even had to just rebuy Sonic the Hedgehog, which really sucked because the store I went to, they were charging like $14.99 for Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm like, that seems like a lot of money. But like, isn't Sonic the Hedgehog the pack-in game that came with the Genesis? Why are they asking so much for it? It's like Super Mario Brothers for the Nintendo. Like, everybody who has a Nintendo should have Super Mario Brothers, or some form of it. Whether it's the Duck Hunt one or the Track and Field one. Unless you bought your Nintendo at like a garage sale or something. Or flea market. Yeah, Sega's just been one of those things where I just realized I need to like really spend some more time looking at the games. And actually, funny enough, the two videos, well, the one video I did was a first time playing video where I actually played the what is it called? It was like Coyote Roadrunner game. Forgot the name of it. And it's like Demolition or something. Oops. Oops. These people keep turning into bats. Oh, you bastard. Where's the lady that gives me life? There she is. And I just recorded my other video yesterday, I think. Was it yesterday or the other day? I don't know. I just recently just recorded my next first time playing, and that's Sonic Spinball, because I just picked that one up from the store. And I never played it before. I didn't know anything about it. I heard of it, but never played it, so I shot my next video on that one. Not sure when I'm going to release that video, but it's one of the ones that will be coming up soon. It'll be my first time playing Sonic Spinball. Okay, let's see if I can get through this without dying. I'm wasting my life on petty enemies like these. Oh. I don't know what I should do, if I should just like do some grinding and just build up my experience instead of, you know, because I keep getting close to the next level up and then I die, so I don't know, maybe I should just do the grind and just build up whatever's next on my I don't know, let's see, it's probably going to be my strength. As I can see right there in the far corner it says 4, and then the other two say 5, so that obviously means that that's going to be the next one that'll charge up when I hit that 1500 experience. Now mind you, in this game you have a choice if you want to level up or not. You can keep going with your experience and try and go to the next level of a different thing. Jeremy Carl's actually thinks he has Sonic Spinball. Actually, it was a pretty fun game. I was quite surprised by it. I wasn't sure what to expect when I knew it was going to be like pinball, obviously, but I wasn't sure if it would just be like a regular pinball game or... So I was quite surprised by it. And I probably just scratched the surface of it. Axe-wielding maniac. Is there any reason for me to go up there? Or am I just wasting my time? Anybody know if it's good for me to go up? Maybe there's like a town or something I need to go to? Or is that wasting my time? Oh well, you know what? Let's just do it. Okay, this one is XX Gut Trick 105 at EEVEE. I can't pronounce that, sorry. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I'm just getting my butt handed to me at Zelda. Hey, am I going the wrong way? Where am I going? You know what? I'm just gonna wander around. See if I can find something and hopefully level up. Maybe that's what I need to do. Level up before I continue on. I know I need to get that hammer eventually, but Maybe I can explore these caves a little bit more. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this, so I don't have this full map memorized. I probably have Zelda 1 memorized more than I have this game. It's an interesting name you got there. I'm sure it means something. Did I get the heart container in the northeast? Maybe? No, I think... Where am I going? Hold on a second. Where the heck am I? Huh. I don't know if I got that heart container or not. Bastard. Die! Northeast. Is that the one that's in the, near the water? Where am I going? Oh, I'm so lost. Crap, I can't level up, or light up. Damn it! I don't remember if I got that. You know what you're talking about, though. Just don't remember if I already went and got that. Yeah, in the circle forest through the caves south of the first house. Now I have to remember if I actually went there or not. Die! I think I'm just ending up... Oh, maybe I have to go the other way to get up to that other section. Although I think that just takes me further into where I don't need to go right now. Alright. Keep the reach on this sword. Sorry, this isn't a sword to me, this is a dagger. I seem to recall in Zelda 1, the sword reach was much further. I wonder, can you go back in and get that? I guess not. Nope. Because if I go that way, I don't know where that's going to take me. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Damn it. Okay, let me try with the shield. How much progress do you lose if you die? The progress you lose really is the experience points. So if you look up at the top right corner where it says next, and you see 977 and 1500, if I were to die, that, lose all my lives and start at the beginning again, that 977 would be back to 0. Ah, crap. Should have used... wasn't paying attention there. Okay, so I'm gonna use, I'm gonna try shield. I mean, there's just no way to avoid this guy. Like, he's just so annoying. Crap. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna chicken out, because I want to get to the next, before I die, anyways. I want to level up, so let's let's do that. I only need to get like a few hundred. Is this a smart way to go or not? This might be stupid. No, because I don't want to fall into a pit. Ooh. Close, very close. Running equals death. Yeah. That's a good thing to say there. So I just need to get a... little bit more experience. Pro tip, the area is the first game. What's in that gravestone over there? I know there's there's something over there. It's like you fall down into a pit, but I don't know if that's like a death trap or not. Or if there's something secret over there that I need to grab. Oh. Yeah, I just don't want to lose that 1,339 experience. I want to at least live long enough to build that up. So that's good. Can get some more life. These guys are not giving me much experience. Kinda wasting my time. Die! Ooh. Okay. I always seem to be off with these guys. I don't know if I'm gonna get very far here. Really what I want to do is just get to that next experience. Unfortunately, everything I'm attacking right now is just oh, Green Lantern has to go. Heading home. Thanks for joining in on the chat. It's great having you here. Hope you enjoyed watching me play this game that I'm not too good at right now. I seem like I'm just kind of wandering around. Have a good night. Okay, where am I going? I feel like I'm just kind of running around in circles right now. That's why I get to a spot where I can get more experience. Sucks. Here am I going in circles? How about we go this way? There we go. here now. What do I do here? Just backpedaling now. This is really good. Something tells me this is going to take forever. Something's supposed to be there, or what? It seems kind of odd that they have that there. Crap. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta go back. I don't want to lose this experience again. And once I build up the experience, then I can try and go and get that hammer thing that I desperately need. I just hate having to go through these areas here, because if you fall in that pit, you die. Doesn't matter how many hit points you have. Oops. I'm gonna fight that guy for a minute. Give me some hit points. Ooh, there we go. That gave me a boost. I'm close. I'm very close. Fortunately, I don't have any more life. It'll really suck if I lose it now. Uh-oh. Oh, these guys. Oh, jeez. I'm in big trouble. Big trouble right now. Oh yeah, that just saved my life. Whew. Really thought I was gonna lose it there. Yeah, stop charging into enemies. I gotta stop doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that. I think I panicked. They just come flying at me and I'm like, ah, where were you? Okay. A couple more experience and I'm there. Alright. Life. So attack was 2,000. Damn. I got more life, but I don't have stronger attack. Crud. But maybe I can go back and see if I found the heart container that Rex was asking if I found or not. Am I going the wrong way yet? Shoot. I told you, I always get lost in these caves. Then again, that's me in real life. I get lost going straight. I'm one of those people that have a horrible sense of direction. Don't ask me to use the subways. I was gonna go and see if there's a heart container somewhere that I missed. Yeah, German Curl saying he always gets lost in games too. Well, you see why I'm bad at 3D games. I mean, I have a hard time on 2D games. Now you open up the third dimension. Oh man. I think I spent more time just wandering around in Super Mario, or what is it, Super Mario 64. Just wandering around like an idiot, trying to find out where I'm supposed to go. So German Curl, it must be pretty early in the morning for you. I think you're like 5 or 6 hours ahead of me. So isn't it like, you know, 1 or 2 in the morning for you? You still awake? So I remember you were streaming earlier. You were streaming Super Mario World. And I think at that time, for you, it was like 10 o'clock at night. And for me, it was, what is it? 3 or something like that? 3 p.m. maybe? Almost 4 o'clock for me. Starting to think I've already been here, but sometimes you never know. Oh, no. An experience bag. Probably shouldn't have grabbed that. More like 4 a.m. I got a bit of sleep in between and after the stream. So it's 4 a.m. for you. Well, it's 9:30 p.m. for me. I don't know, I could not keep my eyes open at that time. There's no way I'd be playing a video game at 4:30 in the morning. I can barely play it when I'm awake. Well, 3:30. Okay, 3:30 a.m. for. Well, you're pretty much on the other side of the planet compared to me, right? I mean, you're already in Europe. I got 0 men left. This really sucks. So I don't know where to go. See, that's what I mean by this game not being so linear, being more linear than the first Zelda game, where you can kind of go all different places and kind of do different things. Whereas this one, if you pretty much have to like follow a pattern, you have to do each area in order, or else you can't get any further. Like I cannot get any further because I don't have that hammer. So I have to get the hammer, or else I'm stuck. I mean, in some cases with Zelda, it's similar. The first Zelda, it's similar, but a lot of the items you can buy them and stuff. Like it's not just you have to go and complete the level. And of course, some dungeons or labyrinths, you can go in there and just get the item and then get out. This one, it's a little bit trickier. But I think I'm just gonna waste that 200 experience points that I just grabbed, but oh well. You know, maybe I'll just do a grind game after this at some point before I do my next stream. Get the boring part out. I don't want to just be grinding and that's no fun. Just running around gaining experience points. And then hopefully I can get to that area. Now I know I need to get to that spot again. I'm pretty sure that's where I get the hammer from. Yeah, I have no life left, so this is almost pointless. I don't know if I can figure out what the alternate route is. There's a way to get to that. I don't know how. How to get to the right side is where the water is. Let's just try it for fun. I end up exactly where I was before. Yeah, like I said earlier, going through this area is exactly where you want to go if you want to build up experience. Having to defeat all these enemies. Out of all of the things in this game, this is my least favorite area. Is navigating these stupid caves. It's just so annoying. Remembering which cave takes you where, and some of them have that elevator, which can take you to 2 different locations. If I survive this, maybe I can check out what's in the grave. I don't remember. If I survive. Definitely not going to make the next experience point. Let's just gain some life. Drag this out as much as possible. Experience. Sometimes you get lucky when you kill those enemies and you get like a big chunk of experience points. Definitely going to be a lot better when I get the ability to stab down. Because in this game you actually get chances to learn different maneuvers, and so right now I can only stab right and left, but eventually you can get to the point where you can stab up and down, and that makes life so much easier. Is that my name hidden 123? By the way, I came across your channel from the live stream you did with MTG Purple's wife, and honestly I'm liking your content so far. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I did that live chat. That was a lot of fun. Ah! Oops. I'm dying badly here. I thought there was something here. Of course, maybe I just made that up. Gosh, there's nothing there. And I'm gonna die. Yeah, that's Carlsberg review you're talking about. I did a live chat with her. She's pretty cool. She actually doesn't live too far away from me. we found out that she actually lives like probably about 20 minutes, half an hour away from where I live. It's kind of neat finding somebody online like that. Uh, like I never met her before, but you know, we've chatted on Twitter and stuff like that. And I've watched some of her content, her shows, and so I invited her to do a live chat. And if anybody else, I mean, I'm always open to live chats. I like doing the live chats. So if anybody has a YouTube channel, or if they know somebody that has a YouTube channel and you would like to do a live chat, you know, you can always hit me up on Twitter, and you can find me. It's like for my Twitter, it's at Brian's_man_cave, or you can find me on Facebook, or you can leave a comment. I mean, you can find me all over the place. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this off now because it's for my time. It's about 9:40. And I guess I've been playing for about a little bit over an hour. And I know what I have to do now for my next stream for Zelda 2. If my next stream is going to be Zelda 2, I might take a break and just you know, clear my head. Perhaps go to back to Zelda 1 because I'm still working my way through. I think I have to go through level 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Yes, my name Hidden123. Yes, I'm Canadian. I live very close to Toronto, Ontario. And oh, so he's in Southern Ontario as well. So we might actually be close neighbors. You never know. It's funny when you're meeting people. I mean, I've been chatting with a lot of people online, and you know, we got German Curl there, and then we got you know, I also did a podcast with Sin Spacies, and he's in Australia. And that was pretty crazy because we have like a 14-hour time difference, and I know some people in England that I've been chatting with all over the place. So it's really weird when I find people in Canada, especially in Southern Ontario. I mean, that's really strange when that happens. But yeah, as I was saying, for my next streams, I have a bunch in mind that I want to do. So I want to do Space Taxi for the Commodore 64. I don't know, I just feel like I want to play that. I did a video on it a while ago, but you know, the video I did was very quick, and I just kind of ran through some of the other, you know, some of the levels. But doing an actual live play, I'd actually be able to do it properly and play, try and get as far as I can. And I want to continue on with my Zelda one, and I also want to do another Atari live play where I let the viewers decide what games I play, because I did that before and I had a lot of fun. And so the viewers got to just, you know, chime in on the chat and throw some games, some Atari 2600 games at me, and then I'd play them live. And you know, that was pretty cool. So I had a lot of fun doing that. Anyways, I want to take the time to thank everybody that came into the chat. It was really cool. I've been looking at the chat right now. I can see there's a bunch of people in there. So thanks for coming in and chatting with me. And it's been a lot of fun. And I wish I could have got further. But, you know, that's Zelda 2. I mean, it's frustrating. And it does take a lot of going back and back and back and building up the experience and all that stuff. So it is a little bit of a grinding type of a game. So hopefully on my next one, if I play Zelda 2 again, I can actually get to that spot. I might actually just do, without streaming, I might just actually go in and, you know, do some of the grind that I was talking about, just, you know, build up the experience, get a little bit stronger, and then I can start going back into those areas again and hopefully not get my ass handed to me. But thanks, German Curl. Thanks, Rex Warden. Thanks, everybody that came in. My name is Hidden123. And we also had that other name that I couldn't pronounce, which had a bunch of X's in there. And we had Nick. And who else do we have in there? We had a bunch of people in the chat today. I heard Gamer Bros came in. Sam R. Sorry, I didn't see you come in, actually. That came in really quickly. I don't know if he's still here, but thanks a lot for coming in. It's awesome seeing all these people jump in and watch me play Zelda 2, and I hope you learned something and had some fun. Anyways, I'm going to be cutting this off, and I'll talk to you guys later. if I can find my stream here.